Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I want to do something a little bit different, talk about relationships. By relationships, I mean on the personal relationship side. I'm talking about 6 different kinds of relationships. Some of you may like it, some of you may not, because you may fall in certain ones that maybe you feel insecure about, but here it goes. There's the 80-20, the gold digger, the stay home, the do your own shit, the we suck crew, and the power couple. Now, the 80-20 basically is the relationships where, one of them does well, the other person just kind of sits back. It doesn't necessarily mean that that main person is a bad person and not helping you with your goals. It just means that you're taking more of a relaxed approach to it. Maybe that one relationship, you're, work waiter or something like that, and the other person is basically, CEO or doing something well in their life. So the next one is a gold digger. Everybody knows what that one is. Basically, the girl who just in it for the rich guy or girl, whoever it is, girl or guy, I guess. It's all about the money. They don't have a long-term goal. If this ends today, they're screwed. Then they stay home. I really have a problem with stay-home wives. I mean, it's great. For when you have a big family and that's the way it is. But I think with stay-home wives, unless you keep busy, have something to do, even if it's a small hobby, I think it's very important for growth, because you never know what happens in life. Yes, great to have a man support you and all that type of stuff, and maybe stay home with the kids. But ultimately, I think you need to have some type of career, some type of a drive, an online business, something that you can keep at home. Because I find that, when you have something of your own, it just teaches you something. You appreciate things a bit differently. When you own your own money, when you have your own business, it drives you a little bit different than, I mean, I could be very critical on this, I guess, because I mean, there's plenty of moms that stay home and things work out. But, there's tons of stories where, there's the mom that stay home and it's like they never worked a day in their life, and then they're out in the workforce, and it's like, what do I do? Then there's do your own shit. There's basically couples that, they're both powerful, they're successful, and basically you do your thing, I do my thing, and that's basically it. There's no type of encouragement, support. They both are pretty driven, I guess is the word, with each other. Not each other, but in their own careers. Then there's the we suck crew. Basically, they hate their life, they hate their job, they're both miserable together. So because they're both in a negative space, they both pull each other down, and negativity always brings more negativity. And it sucks, those type of situations. And I'll get to the end of where I'm going with all this stuff and the relationships, different types of relationships. But basically, the weak suck crew. So, they both have a very maybe low income, and they're always struggling, delivering month to month, and they want the best in the world, but they're never really doing shit to get there. They want to have, 6-figure income and all these nice things, but they just sit on their ass, they're lazy, they're hoping, they're praying, they're struggling, life sucks, they probably hate each other, and they're just struggling, Then there's a power couple. The power couple is the ideal couple where you both support each other in your careers, you motivate each other, and you stay positive. Now, my whole thing about these type of relationships and the difference between them is because when it comes to relationships, it's support is an amazing thing to have, because especially if you're running your own business or trying to get somewhere in your career, things get stressful. And you need to have a good support system, whether it's mentally, physically, or financially. Doing your own business, things get, honestly, sometimes they get rough, especially in the beginning. And if you have that support, especially a second income, it can give you time to build your business. When you have your own business, the sky is the limit as far as what you earn. You put in the time, you put in the work, and over time, it will come in. Now, but if you go ahead and take the path of, just, working 9 to 5 in a crappy job, you know, there's a certain cap to where you're going to be at. So unless you're doing something in life to change where you're at, no, I'm a business owner, so I tend to push things more to the business side. But that doesn't mean there's plenty of careers where you can go ahead and get to the next level, you know, but you have to see and watch where is that career really going to take you anywhere. Because there's plenty of careers that, you know, this is really where you're going to get at, or it's going to be very hard to get to the next level. You need to stop being scared of going to the next career or trying something new, because basically life is short and you're going to go ahead 10 years, 20 years regretting and just, you know, being stuck in that one level. And I've talked to a lot of people lately, and they've all been telling me lately that, oh yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while and you don't want to start this business or do this next thing, but they're just, you know, dragging their feet on it. They're all married, they all have support. Go ahead, start your career, get it done. You know, it's gonna be hard, of course, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta step into it, you'll get through it. You know, if you just gotta be strong, be motivated. And that's the real one thing that why I'm doing this stuff, is just providing a support story for people that, you know, going through what I've been through. You know, life isn't always been easy as far as building my business and growing to grow. And we're all stuck in our shells, and we have to go ahead and get out of it and keep it growing. You know, it's just about just trying. It's just one step at a time. You go ahead, sign up that business, you go ahead and register it and start putting steps in place. Don't make that one step take a year. Go ahead and get it going. You know people. Start the next step, whether it's gonna be you're opening an office, you have to go and do some training. Get it done, start the process, and make that leap. It's all gonna work out. The most important thing is stay positive. You are what you are in here. And if you go ahead and you think miserable things, you know, you might as well honestly give up, because everything is about mentality. If you keep positive, you will get where you need to get. But when you go ahead and you start thinking and doubting yourself, that's when things just start to get nasty, and it puts you in a state that it's hard to get out of. And if you can get in there at a good state and just stay there, that's the best. So now, obviously people might say, oh, what if I'm single? Yeah, you could be single too, you know, but that's just the one thing. You know, when you have somebody in a relationship who supports you versus the person who just, you know, care about their own career, they don't push you, they don't motivate you, they don't support you, don't care about your career, what you're doing, what you're not doing, you know, it gets rough, you know, and you're in your own to push yourself. And I've seen people where, you know, they don't get supported, and, you know, when you're struggling, you need that encouragement to go ahead and, you know, keep pushing. All right, that's it for today.